Hello, my dear children. Welcome back to my channel New Horizons by Ranjini Dasgupta. Today, let us discuss about the poem Fire and Ice by Robert Frost, which is a part of Class 10 CBSE syllabus, in which we are going to study in details about the poet, the theme of the poem, the message delivered by it, the central idea, the stanza-wise summary of the poem, and the poetic devices used. For your convenience, I have added timestamps in the description. If you wish to watch any segment again, you can just click on that particular timestamp to go through it. So, without further delay, let's get started. Let us now study something about the poet Robert Frost. He was an American poet, known for his realistic depictions of rural life and his command of American colloquial speech. Frost frequently wrote about settings from rural life in New England in the early 20th century, using them to examine complex social and philosophical themes. He was also known to write a lot in blank verse, but particularly liked questions with simple rhyme schemes. Moving on to the theme. The theme of the poem is that the world will be destroyed someday. The poet is of the opinion that it will either be destroyed by fire or by ice, where fire symbolizes greed and ice symbolizes coldness in relation and hatred. The message delivered from this poem is that the poem is meant to serve as an analysis of person's life and how it should be lived. If a person is driven by an unhealthy obsession, then his demise will be fiery and quick. If he is overcome with hatred, his demise will be cold and unforgiving. Moving on to the central idea. The central idea around which the entire poem revolves is that only love, equality, mutual understanding, and sympathy for fellow beings can help in establishing peace on earth. The poet mentions that both fire and ice are probable ends of this world. He talks about how fire represents desire and can therefore be a cause of the end of the world. He also mentions ice to symbolize that the coldness and indifference towards one another will also be enough to end the world. Let us now begin with the stanza-wise summary of the poem. Stanza 1. Some say the world will end in fire. Some say in ice. From what I have tasted of desire, I hold with those who favor fire. The poet tries to explain that the world will end either by fire or by ice. One set of people believe that it is fire that will destroy earth. It is the heat of desire that makes a person greedy, materialistic, and deceitful. It is the desire for power that leads to the deadliest wars, battles, and costs and uncountable loss of humans. Another set of people believe that ice will destroy the world. But according to the poet, he has tasted fire and thinks that those who favor fire are right, and he supports their opinion. Stanza 2. But if it had to perish twice, I think I know enough of hate to say that for distraction, ice is also great and would suffice. The poet adds that if the world were to end twice, ice would also be sufficient. With the emergence of materialistic thoughts, emotions, and human warmth have vanished from earth. In the rat race to possess worldly things, humans have forgotten their own fellow men and have developed feelings of hatred, ill will, and indifference towards each other. Thus, for the poet, hatred, which has emerged because of desire, would also have destroyed the world. Let us now discuss the literary devices used in this poem. The first is the rhyme scheme. For the first stanza, it is A, B, A, and for the second stanza, it is B, C, B, C, B. Moving on to the second poetic device, it is symbolism, which is the use of words or images to symbolize specific concepts, people, objects, or events. Here, fire symbolizes desire and ice symbolizes hatred. The third literary device is alliteration, which is the repetition of the same sound at the start of a series of words in succession. Examples of alliteration here: some say and favor fire. The fourth literary device is assonance, which is the repetition of the vowel sound across words within the lines of the poem, creating an internal rhyme. Example: I hold with those who favor fire. Here, the vowel O is prominent. The last and the fifth poetic device is enjambment, which is the continuation of a sentence or a phrase from one line of the poetry to the next without the use of punctuation marks. Here, we have the last line of the first stanza as from what I have tasted desire to the first line of the second stanza, which is I hold with those who favor fire. With this, we come to the end of today's video. You will be glad to know that my online and offline English coaching classes are going on, and anyone who wishes to get detailed notes of the chapters and the poems is always welcome to join. The details of my online and offline classes are given in the description. Thanks for watching, children. Do not forget to like, share and subscribe to get a regular view of my videos.